Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's InsideAgameR and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and today we're going to be looking at my top 5 American freeware airports. So freeware airports in the USA now. USA is such a big place, there are so many great freeware airports out there. So what I've done, I've narrowed it down to a selection of my top 5, but really I have probably about 20. So what we'll probably do is have to do a couple of videos on this. So these range from kind of the bigger ones to the smaller ones. Like I said, I do like my GA flying, so a lot of this will be a lot of the smaller ones. But you know, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Are there any that I've missed? Any that you'd like me to maybe have a look at? You know, let me know in those comments down below, and we'll check them out for the next video. But look, let's get into it, and here is my top 5. So the very first airport on my list is KGCN in the Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon National Park Airport is a state-owned public-use airport located in Tucson in Arizona, located 7 miles from the south rim of the Grand Canyon National. Now, the default Grand Canyon National Park Airport needed a lot of help. They had 0 buildings on the default, misaligned taxiways, and a very large chemtrail that went through the middle of the airport. So this mod was created by Just OK Pilot. This is current version 1.2, and he's added a lot of things to this. He's included hangars, terminals, vehicles, roads, vegetation around the airport, along with fixes along the runways and taxiways. This is not 100%, but it hopes to make it feel more realistic. Now, the reason why this hits my top 5 is because of the Grand Canyon, of course. For GA flying, this is the perfect location, and the default airport was terrible. This has brought some much needed improvements. Makes it look a lot better, makes it feel a lot happier to fly in and out of this to go and see the Grand Canyon. Definitely highly recommend it. But KGCN is definitely one of my top 5 highly recommended freeware airports. The next airport that makes the list is Harvey Field in Snowmist, WA, USA S43. Now this is made by Freaky D. The current version is 1.0. So he's added some candy cane striped hangars, added fencing around the fields, revised the GA parking spots, added various static objects around the field, and added the parking static of GA planes. Now we all know that GA is my favorite kind of flying with Microsoft Flight Simulator in its current state. Anyone that's flying maybe of On Air, etc., this is a great starting location. So a lot has been added to this airport. It is looking fantastic. Like I said, I like these smaller kind of airports. I like flying in and out of them. It gives me a sense of realism. And yeah, great for an on-air start or any kind of FS economy. And definitely worth coming to check out. Great scenery in the background as well. And a lot of flying to be done in this area. Okay, number 3 on the list is San Francisco International, KSFO. This is current version 1.0 by Denise's, and he's done a pretty decent job. So this is made of the Google Maps decoder. All the gates, runways, and frequencies work like before. He's also added some lighting at night to make it look nice. The only downside is the Google Jetways are still here. He is looking for people to maybe help him with a file to fix that, and is looking very nice. For one of the larger airports in America, this is a great freeware option. This is a great one for you, and it's a big hub, so there's a lot of different flights to be flown out of here around America. So definitely worth adding to your list. By all means, it's not perfect, but compared to the default model, I definitely think it's an improvement. Definitely prefer flying in and out of here with this, and of course he's going to keep updating this, so there'll be more to come. So this is definitely one to keep an eye on for the future as well. Number 4 on the list for me is Dorothy Field, Long Beach, California, USA, KLGB. This is currently version 2.2 by Freaky D. He is updating this all the time, and it is looking absolutely fantastic for freeware. He's added fencing around the airfield, he's added GA parking and the NEGA ramp. All incorporated changes are within the files. A complete rework of the main terminal. He also replaced some AI hangars, matching the library hangars, added a control tower. A KLGB terminal and immediate area can fly DC jet sign, a C-17 factory, and a Gulfstream maintenance facility. So there's quite a few things being added to this. And again, for freeware, definitely worth checking out, especially if you're flying around the California area. I do have to stress this is still a work in progress, so it's nowhere near a finished article. But I still think compared to the default, it is looking pretty good, and he is updating this fairly regularly. So hopefully we'll soon have a fantastic airport. And finally, on my list today of my top 5 USA freeware airports, like I said, there are many airports that we could actually look at here, but these are some of my favorites, and like I said, I prefer the smaller GA stuff. And this is KORS, Orcas Island Airport. Now this is the perfect start location for anyone that is doing the on-air or FSE economy. This is a great starting base. Absolutely great. This is made by Aircake. This is version 1.1.0. This airport is located 1 nautical mile north of the Central Business District, East Sound on Orcas Island in San Juan County, Washington, United States. Covers an area of 64 acres, which contains 1 asphalt paved runway. This is his second scenery on the simulator. He's put about 15 hours into building this airport with 2 custom models. The custom models include the Orcas Airport Terminal and the biplane hangar. I started from scratch to rebuild the taxiways, runway, hangar aprons, parking spots, parking markers, and any other small bits at the airport to shine. Okay, so this is early access again, of course, but it won't be long before more updates will be released, and it will start looking better and better. So this is definitely highly recommended on my list. If I was to start my FBO base, this is exactly where it would be. It's nice to fly in and out of with the GA planes. Lovely scenery in the background with the mountains, the trees, the water. It is perfect to island hop around those islands. There we go, guys. There we have it. There is my top 5 USA freeware airports. Let me know if I've missed any that you might recommend. I'm sure there are hundreds of really good freeware options, but let me know in those comments down below. Come join us on Discord if you wish. Maybe share some of your thoughts there as well. Add me on Twitter. And other than that, from myself, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.